Oh, what's going on everybody? TK I'm back with a brand new NBA 2K17 rebuilding video. And in today's video, I'm going to be rebuilding the Philadelphia 76ers. So, taking a look at this team, they got Ben Simmons, who's an 80 overall, Jahlil Okafor, who's a 79, and Joel Embiid, who's a 78, and Nerlens Noel, who's a 77. So, basically, they got a tons of young talent, but the only difficulty is they got 3 centers. So, this team is basically filled with a ton of front court players, and we basically want to change that. So what I'm going to try to do is we're going to take a quick look at the player contracts. Gerald Henderson and Gerald Bayless are both making a lot of money, and we do have tons of salary cap room, so 30 million salary cap. But I think I want to trade one of our big men. So we're gonna go to the trade finder right here. I think I'm gonna trade Nerlens Noel because I feel like Joel Embiid still has some pretty good upside. Not saying that Nerlens Noel doesn't. I just think that we can get more for Nerlens Noel on the block right now. So we can get Kevin Love. Okay, that's an interesting deal to bring on the team. I'm not too sure if I want to bring in his huge salary though. I'm going to probably take this deal. So, Nerlens Noel, Gerald Henderson, going to the Milwaukee Bucks for Chris Middleton and Tyler Ennis. So, that's a pretty good trade. We do bring in a young shooting guard who should help us. And I think I'm going to trade Jared Bayless. So, let's try to get him out because he's on that huge contract. We can get Matthew Dellavedova. I don't like that. What about Rodriguez? He is making a lot of money. Matthew Dellavedova as well. I'll guess I'll bring in Matthew Dellavedova. So I think that's the only trades I really want to make, and this is what our starting lineup is going to be looking like. So Matthew Dellavedova, Chris Middleton, Ben Simmons, Dario Saric, and Jahlil Okafor, and then Embiid coming off the bench. So hopefully we can really progress basically tons of our young talent, and hopefully we can do pretty well. So I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. We'll hopefully can do pretty well. Okay, so coming to the end of the season, Russell Westbrook takes home MVP award, averaging 26 points, 9 rebounds, and 10 assists, basically averaging a triple-double. Coming to Rookie of the Year, our player on our team, Ben Simmons, wins Rookie of the Year, averaged 12 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. 6th man goes to Jared Sullinger. Defensive Player of the Year goes to DeAndre Jordan. Most Improved goes to Kyle Quinn, and Steve Kerr wins Coach of the Year. So going right here to the standings, taking a look at the conference, we did make the playoffs as we did sit with a 500 throughout the season, 41-41 record. Taking a look at the statistics right here, Jahlil Okafor led us in scoring with 20.8 points per game, as well as 9 rebounds. Chris Middleton 16, Joel Embiid with 12 and 9, and Ben Simmons, like I said, Rookie of the Year, 12 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. So hopefully that can carry into the playoffs, as in our first round matchup, we're going up against the very challenging Toronto Raptors. So we're going to simulate the current round right there, as they are going to sweep us. Could not even take a game away from them, and we're going to simulate the rest of the playoffs. But that's good. We got all that young talent to experience a playoff series, and the Houston Rockets have won a championship, and James Harden wins Finals MVP. So that's pretty cool. You won't see, hopefully, the Warriors winning it every year. So going down here to rookie signings, hopefully we get someone good in the NBA draft that can help us prove some depth on this team, and we get a couple guys. So I'm just gonna sign Tiggs to a rookie contract. Going to team player options, I guess I'll bring all these players back, and LeBron James has declined, Kevin Durant, Chris Paul. So this is the huge free agency. Qualifying deals, there's none there. And going to my free agents here, Carl Landry, Hollis Thompson. I don't think I'm going to bring any of those players back. Now here, free agency, the big way that we can improve our team. So I'm gonna go after all these players. First off, LeBron James. Obviously we can't sign all of them, but I'm just gonna give all of them contracts. Hopefully one of them comes and joins the team and takes over the reins of this team, because this team's got tons of young talent. Even if we bring in Russell Westbrook, that'd be pretty nice. Chris Paul, giving them all these player options, and no Steph Curry. Alright, so no Steph Curry. I'm going to go after Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak. Hopefully he wants to come to the team. And I guess I'll go after CJ McCollum, a nice outside scorer that can help us on the wing. So hopefully one of these players wants to come, and the only player is Giannis Antetokounmpo. So that's pretty cool. All these other players do not want to come. I think so Kevin Durant is still here. We can sign Kevin Durant and Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Kevin Durant is going to the Brooklyn Nets. Okay. Can we go after Paul? We don't need a big man. Victor Oladipo would be nice. He's asking for a lot though, but with these new salary ideas. That's why everyone's asking for so much. So I think that's about it. I don't want to go after Nerlens Noel. Hopefully, okay, so we do get Victor Oladipo. I think that was a very, very good offseason for our team. We brought in the Greek Freak, Victor Oladipo, and I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2, where hopefully we can make some pretty big trades. Yeah, so here's what the roster is looking like for season number 2 after I made some pretty big trades to the team. So basically, we went out and got Rajon Rondo and brought in Hassan Whiteside. So we did give up a lot of picks, and for Whiteside, I gave up Embiid and a lot of first-round picks, unprotected and protected. So that's what our roster is looking like for season number 2. Rajon Rondo, Victor Oladipo, Ben Simmons, Jahlil Okafor, and Hassan Whiteside, and then a pretty decent bench. So hopefully this is the team that can get us past the first round, get us out of the first round. I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2. Okay, so coming to the end of season number 2, LeBron James takes home MVP, averaging 26 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. Roy Elliott wins Rookie of the Year, Brandon Knight, 6th man. Rudy Gobert wins Defensive Player of the Year, Shelvin Mack, Most Improved, and Brett Brown, our coach, wins Coach of the Year, bringing us to a 56-26 record, which is best for first in the Eastern Conference. So going to the standings right here, like I said, finished first with a 56-26 record. Right behind us were the Cavs, the Bulls, and the Raptors. And taking a look at the statistics right here, player stats, Okafor yet again led us in scoring with 20 a game. Hassan Whiteside, that big trade we pulled off, 14 points and 10 rebounds. Ben Simmons 13, Victor Oladipo with 13. So hopefully this team can make us go out of the first round. I'll get us out, as in our first round matchup, we're going up against the Indiana Pacers. So similar to the current rounds right here, hopefully we can come out as we go, we tied up 2-2, and we get eliminated by the Indiana Pacers, who had Thaddeus Young, Paul George, Jeremy Lin. Nothing too special on that team. I thought that we should have definitely beat that team in 6 games. And going on here, looks like it's going to be the Cavs, Raptors. Portland wins the championship, and Damian Lillard, it looks like he was hurt because he's an 80 overall, gets finals MVP. So now we need to make some big trades. We're going to see how much salary cap we got. So we're going to go right into rookie signings. Hopefully we can pick up someone good in the NBA draft. Right here, rookie signings we get. I'm not going to sign any of those players. Going to team player options right here. Ben Simmons, Jahlil Okafor, Sarge, Holmes, and Luwei. We're going to pick up all of their options right there. Carl Anthony Towns has accepted. Paul George has declined. So if we have some salary cap, I'm definitely going to go after the cover athlete, Paul George. So Rajon Rondo is going to test. We did give up a lot to get Rondo too, so hopefully we can get him back. So we're going to go into free agency right here. Hopefully we make some big splashes, and we have enough salary cap not to get Paul George. Isaiah Thomas is here. That would have been nice to get my boy Isaiah. But all of these free agencies that I've seen have been really terrific. They've been really good. I'm going to take a look. Can we get Avery Bradley? No. Everyone's asking for a lot. I guess, can we go after Al Jefferson? We don't need a player like that. Brook Lopez, who's a 79. I'm going to go after Aaron Gordon. No, he's asking for 22. Julius Randle, 20. I guess I'll go after Brook Lopez. Hopefully he'll come to the team. And then we need a point guard. That's the most important thing that we need right now. So we're going to give a contract to Rajon Rondo, who's asking for a relatively cheap contract. Hopefully we can get him. And if he doesn't come, I definitely want Marcus Smart. I'd rather Marcus Smart on the team. And we're going to pick up Smart, and we can't sign Brook. I'm just going to sign Smart. So that was pretty cool that we do get Marcus Smart, and I'll see you guys at the start of season number 3, where hopefully we can do pretty well and make a couple trades. Number 3, Marcus Smart, Victor Oladipo, Ben Simmons, Jahlil Okafor, and Hassan Whiteside. Basically the same starting lineup, except Smart is now our starting point guard because Rajon Rondo did lead the team. So I'll see you guys at the end of season number 3, where hopefully we can do pretty well. And so coming to the end of season number 3, LeBron James yet again wins MVP, averaging 25 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 9 assists. Rookie of the Year goes to David Woolridge. 6th man goes to Rudy Gay. Defensive Player of the Year goes to David Woolridge again. Marcus Smart wins Most Improved, who was on our team, averaged 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists, as well as 2.5 steals per game. So that's incredible numbers out of Marcus Smart. And Ron Adams wins Coach of the Year. And going right here to the standings, we did finish second, right behind the Cleveland Cavaliers, around 7 games behind them, but still pretty good for us. And Jahlil Okafor for 3 seasons in a row does lead us in scoring. as he averaged 19.7 rebounds and about 1.5 blocks per game. So you could say Ben Simmons 14 points, 11 rebounds per game, and 7 assists. Basically a triple-double threat every time he enters the court. Darius Saric does go up in scoring with 13, Hassan Whiteside with 12, Victor Oladipo with 12, and Marcus Smart with those crazy numbers. So in our first round matchup, we're going up against the 7th-seeded Chicago Bulls. We can submit the current round. Hopefully we can come out as we go up 2-0 and we go into a game 7, but we do win, and we do win by a good amount. So Jalil 420, Oladipo 18 and 6 rebounds. Okay, Ben Simmons 12, 15, so great numbers. And next we're going up against the Brooklyn Nets. So we're going to simulate the current round as they go up 2, and we move on yet again in another game 7 as we beat them by 20 points. Okafor 30 and 12, crazy numbers. Ben Simmons 24 and 16, Victor Oladipo 12 and 7, and we're going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference Finals as we get eliminated in Game 6. So that was pretty cool. We did go through the playoffs of 1-2 rounds, and the Minnesota Timberwolves have won a championship. You should see that pretty frequently in rebuilds, and Karl Anthony Towns does wins MVP, Finals MVP. So I'll see you guys. That was basically rebuilding the Philadelphia 76ers. We did do pretty well because they are a pretty young team and they have many players that can progress. We did good in free agency. But if you guys do want to see more rebuilding videos, make sure to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next.